Люблю худых, люблю подых, люблю папап, люблю пых-пых, люблю высымалоких, их люблю, вообще люблю любых, люблю горячих, чих-пых-пых, люблю молоденьких милф, люблю и тех, кто бился в Сибири, не-не-не. Люблю я гладко их, пых, тихо, каби, сверзвание их, люблю быва, а из-за их, люблю, а пут-пут-путас их, люблю с кибитами, без их, хочет ахарежа, кузов уважать, есть, но люблю дари и те, как будто без жесть, скоро с ликами сплевать тебе ди, доп, есть, топ, есть, я люблю татара, крахим, это гес, парик бодрый водит или бородине, е-е-е, семи и рыбела кино или пых-пых, короля канавинара, кира, пых-пых, люблю пых, люблю папа, пых, люблю маму, папу, вообще и любых пых, люблю горячих, чих-пых, люблю чих-пых, пихеньких милф, люблю и топ, где ПЭС, ел в середине левых.
Hey, it's your boy Dustin from the Flying Chairs, the Rise podcast, and today, oh shit, you won't believe it, I got Vera here with me today, and it's her second time with me, and it's been like a year and a half since I've seen you last, and she's all the way from Europe, and she's a starseed, and she's super dope. She has connections with these Cosmo ETs that they're feline. I'm like, I heard of those, and I'm a big feline lover. So, again, I had to have her on the first time, and she has some awesome stories. And I love her energy and positivity. It's just great. It just radiates this off of her. And I'm so glad you're back with me. So, how you been, Vera? How's your? It's been a year. So, how's the year?
Hello. Wait, is it working? Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording. Yeah.
Hello, Dustin. So happy to see you again.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. Checking my phone because it had a problem. No, everything's right.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm
how you
so
been?
Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Well, amazing. not the whole year. It was pretty challenging year with ups and downs. But everything turned out so well, and I'm so happy about it. And I'm just really happy to chat with you today. And you also have such a great energy, and I just love spending time with you. So thank you so much for having me back on this episode.
Yeah, no problem. Again, I'm always curious, and I'm always living vicariously through you, through your Instagram and Facebook and other things. You're very colorful, and you're awesome. And I just wanna just have my audience get to know you more. And why don't you tell me more about the Cosmo cat felines that you have interacted with? Because
Sure.
I just love those. I love those stories with that. So tell me the first time.
I love them.
Yeah, because you do draw some of the people that, or some of these ETs that you've interacted with.
Yes, I love them too. They are the Lyrans,
Yes,
the
the
feline race, and I connect with them mostly through music. They love music a lot,
hmm
and through painting, drawing, or in general, through creativity. I think creativity is a really great way to connect with those beings because they like everything that is beautiful, that is they also like shiny things and bright things and very positive things. They are some of the oldest species out there. They
Mm.
are basically ancient. Those are ancient beings, and they have been around for a while. I'm I'm trying my best here with English, and yes, they have come around many places. They are like nomads, and they are traveling through the universe. And I think a great way to connect with them is to appreciate beauty in general,
Mm.
in life, in nature, in art, and also you can connect with them a lot lighter, especially if you have cats. or if you have cats
Yes.
around you, that also makes the connection a lot easier. Some people say that Lyrans also incarnate into cats.
Uh-huh.
So those cats we have here, that some of them have a Lyran spirit, or
Yeah. Oh,
they actually their souls come from other dimensions and from the Lyran world. And I think that's really interesting. So if you have a cat, maybe it is a Lyran, maybe it has an ET soul, and I think that's really, really beautiful.
that is beautiful to hear because it makes you wonder too why the Egyptians were so fond and
Yes,
thought the cats were gods. It makes sense to me that again, reincarnated gods, especially the cats, step away from their own family so drastically where they're the only ones with the split pupils. It, all the cat
yes,
families
yes,
have round pupils. You know, like big cats, they don't have, and they hiss like a snake, right? And they eat mice. It's
yes,
just like, it's like,
they
huh?
can, yes,
It's like,
yes, yes,
kind of makes you wonder what kind of extraterrestrial split in the cat
yeah,
too, and the fact that the cat almost lives side by side throughout history with humans, like even with the witches, because
yes,
even
yes,
the cats would actually harness their bad energy, so that keeps their bad energy at bay, so they won't go all sorts of crazy. But cats have
yes,
again
yes.
are very mystical and very
Very
again
beautiful beings. Yes,
yes
yes,
they are, and then yeah, just the fact that the the link of them with their family is so split, you know, being so domesticated to again with the split eyes because another
yes,
they only share that with reptiles. I just like to make those kind of like links. It's just like, well, it's really interesting. And the fact that like the
yeah,
Egyptians, those they worship them, you know, just as gods, like walking gods. So it's um even I heard too from another channeler that does I don't know remote viewing. She you know that A1 Atlas, that alien one Atlas that came close to Earth
mhm.
recently. They said that it was a Lyran ship that just happened to come by. The person
Oh,
who did the channeling, it's like, oh snap. That's like they
wow.
are. It's just cool to hear the the ET cats come about more and more because I think they're important because they have been talked about throughout history. They've been written on walls, Egyptian walls. There's other cat-like beings, even throughout the. I love this too. It's like maybe I have a picture of it. You ever heard of Lake Titicaca in South America? You ever heard of that
No,
lake?
actually not.
Okay, it's one of the it's one of the only lakes in like this high altitude, and
Mhm.
from uh from a view from an airplane. Oh, here we go. I got the picture.
Oh,
Okay, now look at this. Lake
yes, yes.
Titicaca in the Mayan language means stone of the jaguar. And how did the
Oh,
ancient
it's
people
cool.
know that the lake was sketched out like a jaguar jumping on a rabbit? You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
that's so
ah,
beautiful.
what the fuck?
That's really amazing. Oh
Isn't
my
that
God.
amazing? Just the correlation
It's
of the
so
ancient people
beautiful.
calling this the stone of the jaguar, this lake, but they didn't. How do they possibly know that it looked like a jaguar jumping on a rabbit if they didn't have any
Yes,
capabilities of flight or even having maybe the
yes,
space gods or even like the Lyran came down. I was like, oh, look at that lake. It looks
that's
like us.
true. Yes, that's us there. That's
Isn't that cool?
it's very cool. It's very,
Yeah.
very cool.
Even like the ancient Mayan gods, they talk about the jaguar gods and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's very prevalent in our ancient culture. With they talk about the feline gods and stuff like that. So, I love making those connections because I think that's important.
Did you we talked last time, you want to get to know a Lyran friend? Did
Yeah,
you
I'd like
meet
to. That'd be nice. If a female feline want to come in my room and we're gonna get petted, here we go. Oh shit.
No, I really think they are amazing beings. Also dragons as well.
Oh yeah.
I've got also experiences with dragons and also with reptiles. And many people from the spiritual community don't like the reptilians, and I get it. They have a lot of negative reputation, but I
Yes.
think there are also positive ones existing,
Yes.
especially in the healing field, and also lots of healers that came to the light side or to the side of the light. And I've also made very positive experiences with those. And I feel like um, dragons and cats and reptilians, they have always played a big role in my life. I don't know. I have made most experience with those beings, with the Lyrans
Hmm.
and with the reptilians, and I think also um, with Dracos, with
There's Jacobs.
Draconians,
Yeah, yeah.
but with positive ones. And
Right.
I think it is also important to talk about that not all of them are about being evil. I don't know.
Oh,
Do you know David Icke and his books? I think
oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
many of us that are watching
Hmm.
podcasts like this and are interested in topics like this, many of us know him. And I think in general, um, I don't think that his books are bad. There is also good information in it, but it is so super against reptilians in general.
Yes.
And I think that is not the right way. And I think it's super, super interesting. I actually think that I do have in my star DNA, not in my earthly DNA, but in my cosmic DNA. I
Hmm.
actually think I do have Lyran traits,
Mm.
but also dragon traits.
Mm.
So this is like a mixture
Sure.
of both species, or like someone that brings peace between both species. I
That's
think that's
cool.
very interesting.
It is
I
interesting.
always had this feeling
Yeah. Well, why doesn't
because
why? I mean, I think it's totally possible that other ET civilizations interact with each other way before interacting with Earth, or the fact that Earth might be just a home
yes,
base
yes,
or a base where stuff does get done, or maybe it is just the human zoo or experiments or stuff happens here and they take it back home with them. It's like, oh, okay, it works over here. Now we can take, you know what I'm saying? Like we're kind of the guinea pigs of the galaxy where we have all the, no, seriously, why we have so many species of aliens coming here all at once, or have been here multiple times, or just happen to stop through once and never come back. They put that one on the mark, say, never coming back. Or maybe again, they like I think the Lions too. I have like some sympathy for the human race here, and you're right.
they do, they do.
Not all reptilians are bad because we would have been wiped out a long time ago if all of them were crazy evil. I think there's other ones that are probably keeping other ones at bay.
Yeah,
It might be again. There might be federations.
exactly.
There might be certain laws they have to obey too. Because why?
I think
Again,
so.
they would be running around crazy on Earth if otherwise.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Like you, you probably have
Yeah.
a lion boyfriend, like straight up. Oh God. But no, it makes you wonder yeah, like the Men in Black too. It's kind of like even the movie The Men in Black, how they kind of keep alien secrecy at bay. It's like even though they're walking amongst
Yes,
us,
yes.
they're respecting a certain law that they came to Earth and they had to sign their rights away or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's interesting theories and stuff like that. And then I heard uh,
I
S- uh, Stephen King is coming. Not Stephen, is it? No, I'm sorry. Spielberg is coming out with a new movie. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard about it. I didn't watch the trailer already,
oh,
but
you
I
didn't watch the
will. I've
trailer?
read a
That motherfucker did his
my
homework.
mom told me today about this movie and that we
Uh,
have to watch it.
you do. Oh my God. It hasn't come out
Yeah,
yet. I think it
I
comes out in
think.
July. But no, the trailer is amazing. I think you would. understand the
Yeah.
trailer too, because it really makes the trailer makes it seem like they've just been walking amongst us, and then now we're just waking up to it. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do. I think they walk amongst us since a
Oh
long
my God,
time.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They
It's like a field
do.
trip for them or some.
Yeah.
It's and again, they could be living in, obviously, I think they're living in our oceans and living under our ground, especially the reptilians,
Yes, yes.
you know. So, and did I tell you about Iceland? How
Iceland is very
oh, you should go there. I
interesting
think because the
place.
fact that who you are, I think the gates will open up of like so here, check this out.
I think I should.
Iceland, uh I had a guest that her homeland was Iceland. Her name's Rona. And she told me, and she's very super knowledgeable about the elves that live side by side with the people in this thin layer parallel portals that can just go in and out.
That's so
And
amazing.
more than half the population believes of the elves. Plus, the government totally believes in the elves, and they won't build roads or move rocks or do anything on the land unless gaining the permission from the elves first. So does it makes it's like some men in black go meet at the cove where they're hanging out, or there's you know what I'm saying? How like they exchange this information, but it does. And people who are like live
Yes,
there who disobey, it's like this is this fairy tale shit, and then they move rocks or build roads. Those people have died. People have gotten hurt. People have gotten sick. Machinery would be broken, snapped in half, and then all the rocks would be moved back. It's just like
that
ah,
is.
and then
Oh my
and
God.
they tell people of Iceland tell tourists who come there do not throw rocks on Iceland
Yeah,
because you might hit an
yeah,
interdimensional being and they'll kidnap you and tie you to a
yeah,
tree and throw rocks at you. So it's just like
yeah.
what? So and then
But I totally believe in things like that.
yeah,
I
well,
think,
it's the
yeah,
mass of a whole country believes in this, and the
yeah,
fact that like she was
yeah,
telling me too that there's ancient and modern day sexual relationships with the elves. She was describing the elves looking like the elves from the Lord of the Rings. They're very clean cut, long blonde hair, blue eyes, very clean and beautiful, and move with grace. Any woman would be
oh,
like, "Oh my God, oh my God, take me away." Anyways, and that's what happens. Is some of these women go into their world and never return. So there's a huge missing peoples in Iceland, and there's no violence in Iceland either. There's no like
yeah,
weird shit going on there besides people just missing out of thin air. And she's talking about the mermaids are very attracted to Iceland because of the weird phenomenon there. So like even offshore, there's like tons of sightings of mermaids. It's like, psh, let's go to Iceland. That's where it's at.
but you should not eat. You ate a ice cream fish before.
Oh, I did.
You
Yeah,
should not
I
do you
did
should
it
not
there.
do this
No,
in front of the mermaid.
they'll drown me. Just for the fish.
No, but I saw an episode of you and your friend talking about
Mhm.
Iceland and the elves,
Mhm.
and it is amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, I always had to
I
bring it up
really loved
because
it.
when I heard that and the fact that she says the government takes it very seriously,
Yes,
why would a government take a fairy tale seriously if it was just a fairy tale? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's crazy. And
I think
I love it. I
I
love it.
think it's so good. It's so good because of that they actually care a lot more of nature,
Yes.
and that is really a positive thing as well because they
Uh,
become more caring in general, I think.
yeah, you guys in your country too, in Germany and um, Austria, you have the dwarves and elves and what else you guys have? The Tuttle worm is that another thing? Like a
Yes.
cat snake thing.
Yes, we do. We also have kind of a chimera beings, and there
Oh
are
yeah,
lots of stories in
and the
Austria.
werewolves.
Yes,
Yeah, the werewolves.
werewolves. Yes, I love the werewolves. Love having some werewolf energy.
Yeah. Well, here in Wisconsin, we have the dog man, and there's been a lot of sightings down the south Wisconsin where I'm from. This is the state that I'm from, and uh, they report of seeing like a werewolf type man, this wolf walking on two legs, and
Wow.
uh, yeah, it's really interesting. If it makes you wonder too if these extraterrestrials open portals or open certain things like the Bigfoot too. We hear stories of lights in the sky or orbs flying around the Bigfoot when they're
Yes,
being
the
seen
orbs.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like, huh, what is all this crazy magic? Or just like to see the reaction of people. That's why I feel like there's like a human zoo where it's like someone comes out and
Yeah.
messes with us. Or like, I don't know. Or I used to like to use the fish analogy after I was eating a little fish there. Like you think of a fish in the ocean, out in the middle of the ocean, and him and his friends are talking like, "Yeah, man, there's nothing out there up above us. This is the world that we only know. There's nothing out there."
Yeah.
And then there's a scientist fish like, "Yeah, there might be, blah, blah, blah." And then there's this boat comes flying by, and you're like, "Oh my God, what the hell is that thing?" I've never seen a boat
That's
before.
a
They get
beautiful.
caught up in a net, and then the scientist gets caught up there, and he sees all these like people on this boat. And he's like, "Oh my God, what are these creatures?" And they see other fish on the boat getting their heads chopped off. He's like, "Oh my God!"
Oh my God.
And then he's get tossed back into the ocean, and he runs back to his friends. He's like, "You won't believe what I just saw up in there," and they're like, "Nah, that ain't true." Yeah,
Oh,
that's how it
if we
is.
could, if we could understand the fish, it would be so funny.
Mm. I know, right? They be finding things some fucked up shit. I can't breathe. They're chopping off my friend's head.
Oh no.
Like Nemo. Yeah, remember Finding Nemo? When they see a boat for the first time and then he swims out, he's gonna touch the butt. He's like, you know. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, it's just these weird theories that always kind of pop up again when you think about when you're talking about interdimensional beings or the fact that other countries take their situation a little bit more serious than others. The fact that we're here in America, we're going back and forth if our president is going to release more information about UFOs. We have Congress meetings with military whistleblowers who claim to be working in these dark programs, and yeah, it's just like, man. And then the Epstein files. Oh, can you believe that? Oh my God. The fact that we have satanic, pedophile, cannibalistic fuckers in politics and in Hollywood.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going
It was
on?
really. It was really, really, really shocking. I'm actually. I did not dive too deep into this topic, because
Yeah,
I
it's dark.
wanted to keep.
You probably
It's
cry.
very dark.
Yeah, you probably cry
Yeah.
looking at it. Yeah,
Yeah,
fucked up.
it's too much for me, but I have read the surface of it,
Yeah.
and I'm just speechless about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
it seems like maybe there is a crazy entity, evil power on Earth that's like, yeah, if you drink human blood and fuck this kid, and I'll grant you all the money and power and
Mm.
fame you want. It's like, oh my God, that is for real. Shit.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of it's a lot of evil stuff in the world, but that is why we have to keep the light shining, and there are different ways, but I think it's good if you bring peace into the world. However you gonna do that, but it's so important.
It is. Well, again, I guess that's the yin and the yang of Earth is like we have the light and we have the dark that kind of keeps us in this somewhat fucked
I
up
know.
world. It's just like
Well, there is
weird.
there's also is also positive kind of darkness as well. Darkness doesn't always mean evil. There
Mm,
is also the shadow work where where you face your shadow self. You know, every human has light and dark in them, and darkness is not always a negative thing if you can work your way through it
yes.
in the right way. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Then it can be a healing process. But some people just take a really, really wrong road with that. And I think that is when things turn evil.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Darkness itself is not the evil thing, but what people do with it sometimes. That is the
Yes.
evil thing.
How they wield it. Yeah. No, it's like
Yes.
how voodoo can get a bad rap about it only being
Yes.
evil, but and again at the same time, there is good voodoo where there is healing and other things.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. There is good voodoo. I did have a colleague in school,
Hmm.
and she did a good voodoo spell to have less fear before a test, and she made a positive voodoo spell with a citrus fruit or something like that. Yeah, nothing
Oh,
dark at all. It was really funny, to be honest. It was cool.
that's cool. Um, no, I was gonna. Well, today they're having. Actually, I should pull it up. They're having this today. They have Native American powwows here in my town, and
Oh,
they kind of
beautiful!
celebrate springtime and other things. So it's an all day event, and it's free, and it's open to anybody who wants to come and join and
Wow!
watch people
Oh,
do the
wow!
traditional dances of Native American dancing and food and
Oh,
stuff
that's
like that.
beautiful.
I'd never been to one
Great.
before, and I was very intrigued when I saw they're having one in our town. I was like, oh, maybe I should go to this afternoon.
Wow!
It's a beautiful day. I might just.
And did you went there?
I have never been. No, no. I'd like to go, so
You
I might go.
should.
I might go this afternoon. Because
Yeah,
I collect a lot of antique Native American stuff from the Hopi and
I
the Navajo.
know. I've seen. Yes.
My babies.
Wow.
These are my
That's
precious.
beautiful.
Are they beautiful? Oh my God.
They are amazing. Beautiful
Yeah,
collection.
thank you. Yeah,
It's really
older ones are
lovely.
from the 1930s, and the other ones are from the 1940s and 50s. They have their
Really
stamps too under the
beautiful.
bottoms. Yeah. Um, yeah, they're so powerful, and the fact that they're so ancient astronaut looking, like robotic.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah,
They are really great. It's a really beautiful art, I
it
think.
is. Yeah, the carving of the cottonwood,
Yes.
the single cottonwood,
Yes, it is.
amazing. And then I have the Navajo art too. This is the carpet from
Very beautiful.
1920s. And then we have the whirling log. So these are extraterrestrials that brought the whirling log to them. So that's another
They are
interesting story.
beautiful.
Yeah. I just love that
Yes, yes.
interesting story of these ant-like creatures interacting with humans, giving these symbols to the natives. So
It's
the
super
symbol came from the
interesting.
stars.
Yes, that is another story. It is actually a positive symbol, but
Yes.
turned negative by a negative man. It is,
By a retard that only had the symbol for like what, 10 years?
yes,
You know
it was
what?
actually,
I think in about 50 to 100 years, more, maybe more, or maybe less. I'd say less, maybe, that the swastika will be removed away from people's minds that it'd be related to Hitler. Because it's so unfair to other
yeah,
countries all around the
it
world
is.
that has this
It
in
is.
their culture. So it's like,
Yes,
Hit,
it is.
and that guy was stupid retard. Are you kidding me? He only had it for, and guess what? Would you get
Yeah.
rid of the cross? Like the symbol that the Christians, that's all bloodshed too. You know what I'm saying? Like why would
Yeah,
they be that genocide or why we keep wearing crosses on our neck? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
I know.
Crazy.
I
But
know.
I love to educate people and like remember that symbol came from the stars. That could have been like on a UFO, you know. Enough where people are like, oh, we're gonna scratch that into a rock.
I know. It's also in India, isn't
Yeah,
it? In
India,
India,
yeah.
Indian country, yes.
And
Yes.
Tibet, again, North America. Yeah, all the
Yes.
continents spread out through time and distance. That screams to me ancient astronauts. Even with the pyramids. We had pyra I
Oh
have
yes.
we had pyramids. Check this out. I probably brought this up to you, but we had pyramids in Wisconsin, where I'm from. We have land pyramids that they thought the Aztec came in here and built this shit. I was like, what? And I go here a lot and visit. But we
Oh,
have
that must be a very powerful place.
oh yeah, it is. And look at how small the
Yes,
people
yeah.
are. Oh, tiny there.
Wow. Ah. But that's
So this
amazing.
is the pyramid of the sun, and they have two pyramids. And this one,
Hmm.
pyramid of the moon. It's a one staircase
Wow,
pyramid.
beautiful.
And then 5 miles away from this area, there's a lake that has 10 pyramids underneath the lake, on the bottom of the lake. There's
Wow.
scuba divers and scientists and archaeologists that go down there and study it. There's a guy, Frank Joseph, who wrote two books. Um, yeah, again, I feel like there's so much lost history that people don't know about, and we don't get taught. Why didn't they teach this in our school? And this is right in our backyard. I think that was
Yes,
weird.
yes. I'm asking.
I had to be an
Yeah,
adult to figure that out on my own that we have some cool ancient shit here.
pyramids on here. Yeah,
I just find that really
I'm
weird where
asking.
what they teach and what do they want to teach. You know, it's just like
Yeah,
I think that's more
I'm
important.
asking myself all the time because also abilities like telepathy and things like that.
Hmm.
Those are real.
It is.
Have you experienced you think of someone and the person is calling you like
Yes.
1 minute later?
Yep.
That is like a soft form of telepathy, and we all have these abilities, but they never told us in school. We have to find out ourselves.
Man,
Yes.
that's so crazy. There's a famous woman that was known for t telekinesis out in Russia, and I did an episode with her, not with her, she's way dead, but about her, and showed some videos of what she was doing, and it was just mind blowing. She just she had her hands like this, and then she'd be focusing on something. It'd be wooden matches, and they'd be glass would be over the matches, and the matches would be flying every which way, and she'd have a ball levitate in between her hands, like fucking. But you could see all the energy, and she like exhausted by the
It's
end of it. She's like, ah.
wow.
But it's
I think
amazing.
that's
It's one of the
a really
best.
high amount of energy.
Yeah,
Yes,
but the fact
yes,
that she was one
yeah,
of the real ones that I have ever seen.
yeah,
Uh, I can send
yeah,
you the video too if you really check it out. It's really cool. Um,
yeah. I would love to.
to unlock. Or you ever seen the movie Lucy?
Yes, I have. I love this
That
movie.
right? It kind of reminds me of you. You're just the one that's just like you turning into a computer.
The ending was
All right,
so epic,
it
but I
was.
could feel it.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
could
got emotional too.
feel
Like
her emotions.
friends.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like she
It's a
felt like
really
her
great
human
movie.
emotions were going away. And she had to call her
Yeah.
mother because it was slipping away. And
Yeah.
no, I thought it was genius writing, and the concept is
Oh,
awesome.
yes, it was.
But the fact that
Yeah.
like dolphins and whales can use more of their brain than we can use. Like they use like
Yeah, they
15%
can.
of their brains. We use
Yeah.
10%. But the fact they use
Yeah.
echolocation, even telekinesis in a sort, And even like there's studies with kids with autism, extreme autism, somebody that can't verbally speak
Mhm.
can use their minds and speak with their mothers because they have a strong connection with their mother and mentally. So they do testing where they put the kid in a different room with and the mother, and they have
Yeah.
like conversations back and forth about
Wow.
like what the fuck.
So that
So
is
yeah,
so
maybe
amazing.
kids with autism are harnessing certain things that regular people don't get to
Yeah.
harness, like telekinesis. In the
I
movie,
think I think they do. I
hmm
think they do. I've also heard that kids with autism or with bigger forms of autism, they have a connection to the heavens and
yes.
to the innocent realms. They are very, very innocent and they are always honest. They don't they don't even know how to lie.
Yeah, they
They
don't have
just
a
don't
life.
know
Yeah.
it.
No.
Yeah, and I think I do have a light form of autism,
Huh.
a lighter one, but I also have the same problem. It's not a problem for me, but I cannot lie. I feel like
Uh,
something is turning against me inside. If I try to lie, I'm such a bad liar. So
You're so cute.
I'm very honest
Okay.
my whole life. Actually, I'm very honest because I'm such a bad liar. I can't. I just can't do it.
That's funny. Well, that's good. And a lot of
Yeah,
people need that in their life too. Like, there's too many snakes and people are
yeah,
not honest and white lies. And again, you're
yeah,
upfront, and
yeah.
that's what, again, people love about you too, I think. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you. But sometimes I think I'm too honest.
Oh, you too honest?
I'm just straightforward. Yeah, I know. It's like with the color white. Today I'm dressed in white, and
Yeah, you look
white
beautiful.
is like this super clear color. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it's like clear and forward and like honest. White is such an honest color, you know. That's why I love to wear it.
Yeah. Well, it fits
Yeah.
you very well.
Thank you so much. You're
Yeah.
a sweetheart.
uh no, but yeah, it just makes you wonder uh what's to come here in the future with all of well, politics and verge of war and
Yeah.
our president lying to us about certain things and everything and kind of keeping this uh UFO secret over our head. It's just dangling. Oh, did you hear how many UFO scientists and nuclear scientists have been dying left and right in America?
I
Like,
didn't hear.
oh man, let me tell you. You know David Wilcock? He just recently
Mhm.
died. He apparently,
No way.
yeah, but he told the public he did a live stream a day before this happened that he would never kill himself,
No.
and he was talking about all this other stuff that was happening with other nuclear scientists and UFO. There's 15 people
Mhm.
have died or been missing that are high up in the military. It's big news here in
Yeah,
America,
yeah.
especially in the US. So it makes you wonder, what is going
What
on?
is going on
Was
there? What is
something
going
big
on? Yeah.
is about to pop.
Yeah. But I don't think that they are killed by aliens. I think
No, 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 they're not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
something
they're
else.
taken out by
Yeah.
government people.
By other humans. Yes.
Keeping
Yes.
a secret. So it's just like,
Yes.
but if
I think
anything,
so too.
if anything, I think it screams out disclosure more that you're why
Yeah.
if UFOs weren't real, aliens weren't real, why are these people dying wouldn't be
Yeah.
dying? You know
I
what I'm
think
saying? Like
yes. Yes, I know.
maybe because they were right on the
Yeah.
right track on something where they're like,
I think so. Yes. Yes. It's shocking.
so
It's really
I always tell people if I disappear, I would never kill myself. If I disappear, because I have Colonel Wendell Stevens photographs from his archives. So if I end up missing, it's because of those.
oh.
Let me tell you that. Knock
No,
on wood.
I would not kill myself either. I
No,
love life
I
far
love
too
life
much
too.
for that. Even if there's sad moments sometimes, I would never do that.
No,
No.
no. You're too damn beautiful and awesome.
Thank you. But
I
I
want to
think
have, and I want to have future episodes with you. So you better be alive.
I want to have future episodes too, also in my home, finally.
Yeah, I go back to your house that has power. So
Yeah,
was there
but because
electricity? Yeah, you had electricity problems.
yes, I did made a new contract for electricity, and it's not there yet, so
Okay.
there's no power at my house right now. And now I'm in my old teenage room, but it's nice too. I like the room.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the
I
sun is
like it.
shining.
The sun is shining, and I love the sun.
Cool.
Yeah,
So you
I
have any?
think I also want to.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, do you have any
I
future projects coming up?
I do. I have some future projects coming up. Yes. I do cosplay,
Oh,
and
cool.
I am at a oh, I don't know how to call this in English. There is a group. We are a group, and we are also doing this for children with an illness,
Oh,
and we get donations for them, and so they can get their treatments.
oh, that's
And this is
great.
actually a really nice charity team that I'm in right now. So I have a few projects with them in the future, and also my new job, which I'm very excited for too.
Cool.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And also, yes, more painting and also diving more into spirituality in my free time. I always love to do that. And I also want to share a message with the people that are watching this. We have been talking about suicide a little bit, and I know many people might be sad, and I just want to tell you, even if you feel dark sometimes or have negative thoughts, all of us do sometimes. Even me as a starseed or as a light worker, I also face my shadows. And especially in my past, I also had some really dark times. And I just want to tell you, there is always something good. It doesn't have to be so big. Some people always think they have to have such a big vision or they have to have such a big experience and so on. But it can be the small things, it can be the little things, and you are always loved, no matter how big your experiences are or no matter what you accomplish in life. I think you are just great, just the way you are. Even if you just do small steps and one at a time, you are all loved and cherished. And um, I think it is important that everyone knows that, even if they're facing a dark time someday. And if you need someone to reach out to, you can find my link, I think, in the description of the
Yeah.
video. And yes, you can also reach out to me or to other people or to a friend of yours. The most important thing is that you talk about it. I think that is one of the most important things. If you feel sad, that you don't keep it all inside yourself. Sometimes we do that because we don't want to affect others. And I know that's a good thought, but sometimes it's really important to get it out. You can do it with creativity, with drawing, with painting, with sports, or with other things, but you can also talk, and it is
Oh,
very important.
it's
And
beautiful.
you are loved and appreciated.
Yes.
I just
No,
felt
it's
like
and
telling this.
that's so awesome of you to even share that because I think it is important. You never know what people are feeling that day, and just to hear something on
Yeah,
a positive note that someone does care and would be an open ear. And I feel like you are an open ear. I feel like you would sit down with somebody and listen to their story and have a lot of sympathy, or maybe share something that can um,
I
balance out.
would. Yes,
Mm.
I would.
Yeah, well,
I
because you're
would.
one of the best star seeds in the world.
Thank you so much. The Lyran Dragon power.
Oh
Lyran
shit.
Dragon. Woo. Oh, I have to tell something funny.
Yeah, please
Something
do.
funny.
Yeah, please do.
I'm happily in a happy relationship right now, but in my past I thank you.
Mhm.
I've dated a guy, and I'm not talking negatively about him. He was
Sure.
also a nice guy, and yes, I've dated him for some time, and was also beautiful and nice, but it didn't work out for a relationship. And he got at one point so angry at me because I didn't want to have a relationship,
Uh,
and he was messaging me via email, and he was so angry. I think he wrote that out of anger, and he was like, you know what I think? I think you're not a Lyran. I think you're a Draken. You're definitely a you're
Yeah.
definitely a draconian. You're just claiming to be with Lyran people. You I was like, oh my god. And
Really?
I think his intention was to hurt me, but it honestly didn't hurt me at all. I just had to laugh so much, and I was like, okay, bro, that's awesome. I know. I mean, for me, that's a compliment. Sometimes, as a
Yeah.
woman, you need some sharp dragon energy. I don't think that's a bad thing, you know. But it
No,
was
that's
so
hilarious.
funny,
That's so funny.
and
He
it's
thinks
not
that you're an
negative against him.
yeah. The fact that he thinks
It
that
was
you're an
just so
evil
funny.
reptile, evil reptile. That's funny shit.
Yeah, he didn't even say reptile. He straightforward said, "You're a dragon. You're not a
Dragon.
liar." And but to be honest, I turned it also into something positive. I felt so badass in that moment, you know. Not
Yeah,
everyone gets called a draken, and I think
yeah.
it's
No,
just
it
like
is.
so
It pumps you up a
cool, you
little
know.
bit.
I was like feeling that energy at the moment. I was like, okay, yeah. But if you're watching this, if he's watching this,
Oh yeah, if
it's
you
not
watch it.
negative against you. It's all right. It was just funny.
Wow. You're having a feeling of Schadenfreude.
Maybe a little bit, but in a very fun way. No,
It's my favorite German word.
no,
Schadenfreude.
yeah.
It rolls right out the tongue so well.
He was actually he was a nice guy, but it
Was
just
he?
didn't work out
Yeah,
between us.
yeah.
But that
It
was
happens.
a funny situation.
That is funny.
Yeah,
uh,
Draken.
Dragon, bitch. It broke my heart.
Yeah, you evil dragon. And I felt so. Oh my god.
uh, you're
uh,
you're cute.
no.
Well, let's see. What you got planned for the weekend?
Actually, just chilling.
Just chilling? Good. It looks like a beautiful day.
Just
I actually,
chilling.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna sit out in the
Yeah.
backyard and we have we have the lawn chair, so I'm gonna lean back and just soak up the
Oh,
sun.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe you go to the festival. That would be
Oh yeah, I
great.
should do that. What the fuck I should do?
Festival.
Yeah, sitting
You
around in the
should go.
backyard. I should go. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
I'll bring my Kachina doll. I was
you
like,
should go.
he's like, who's this white
Yeah.
boy? Who's this Italiano?
What's he doing?
Yeah. No, actually, I was gonna tell you, I
Yeah.
had my family from Sicily came and visit me. Uh,
Ooh. Oh,
my
that's
cousin,
lovely.
my cousin and her husband and her kids. Here, I got some pictures
That's lovely.
of. There you go. It'll be on my podcast now. So this is my cousin that lives in Prosecco, Sicily,
Oh,
and she's been to
she's
America.
really beautiful.
Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's been to America this is her third time being here. She
Oh,
was going to
great.
school here at the UW and she was staying with us family members. So it's really cool. I get to know my roots and teaching Italian, us Italian and stuff. And yeah, she's cute.
Oh,
And then we have her husband. He is a
very
military. He is in the Italian military, and he flies helicopters. And he actually showed me some cool.
oh,
He
cool.
saves people's lives. He like he showed me videos where he had to save a woman that like fell down a cliff and like was paralyzed or something. That
Wow.
he had to like take a helicopter and get someone to swing down there, and it was really cool footage. Like, whoa, bro, you're a hero.
Oh, bro, a hero.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's
Amazing.
their little kid.
So cute.
Yeah,
They
and
are a
like how
beautiful family.
and family, and then like how Italian is that? A big plate of spaghetti in front of your ass.
Love it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. Hey, dude, I had such a great time chit chatting with you again. We're rolling up to an hour here, but yeah, that was so awesome, Vera, to get to chit
I
chat with you
loved
again.
it.
I loved it. It was so fun catching up with you because I was always, again, living vicariously through you and how your life is going. And you're so glam and beautiful. You take such beautiful pictures, and you have, oh, I can feel your energy through your photographs. Is that weird to say?
Thank you. I
Yeah.
no, that's not weird at all. That's a thing. You can feel people's energy through a photograph.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. Well, I can feel yours.
But
So it's like,
I can feel your lovely energy too from your
can you-
photographs, and I always love your photos.
oh, cool. I'm so excited to edit this episode. Maybe it's gonna be fun.
I'm
Um,
also so excited for it to watch it
yeah,
then.
yeah. And I'd like to have you on again because now I got a new co-host. Her name's Melissa. She's a ghost hunter
Ooh,
and she's a psychic medium and she's really cool,
oh,
really
that's
nice. And
amazing.
yeah, I like to have her. We'll do some big group chats and other like-minded star seeds. Maybe Heidi Pop is another fun one to have. I just love to have you
Yeah,
on
I've
'cause I
seen
love
some
your
of her
energy.
videos too.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
she's amazing too.
yeah.
I think I have seen one of Melissa's videos also. I think I have
Oh,
seen
okay.
both. They are
Both those girls?
amazing.
Okay, good. Yeah. They're very
Yeah.
lovable and they're fun. I love having big group chats. And yeah, again, thank you
Yeah,
so
that
much,
would be
Vera.
really nice.
That was so fun.
Thank
I
you.
love your
Thank
energy.
you.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome.
Sharing the vibes and vibration.
Oh my God, I feel
Sharing the love.
it. All right. Hey, can you hold on for 2 more
Thank
minutes?
you. Yeah.
Люблю худых, люблю подых, люблю папап, люблю пых-пых, люблю высымалоких, их люблю, вообще люблю любых, люблю горячих, чих-пых-пых, люблю молоденьких милф, люблю и тех, кто бился в Сибири, не-не-не. Люблю я гладко ты их, пых, тихо, кабис, звони их, люблю быва, а из-за их люблю, а пут-пут-путас их, люблю с кибитами без их, хочет охарежу кузов уважать, есть, но люблю дари и те, как будто без жесть, скоро с ликами сплевать тебе доп, yes, топ, yes, я люблю татара, крахим это гес, парик бодрый водит или бородине, yes, семи и рыбела кино или пых-пых, короля канавина, кира, пых-пых, люблю, люблю, папа, пых-пых, люблю, мама.